Hello everyone and welcome back to more Marvel's Spider-Man. Since last time I did a couple of the crime towers, mainly the ones in Midtown and Greenwich. So I finished those up so we can see most of the bottom of the map now. I want to get these done pretty quickly and I'm okay with that. So now we're heading off to May's party. And I realized while I was doing a bunch of extra stuff with like backpacks and all that I never actually like verbally acknowledged that May had a party, but she does, and now we're here.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
Now, there's actually a lot of stuff that we can do here, and I do want to show that off because we can miss it.
Doesn't pay much, but a gig's a gig.
People don't realize how many kids are homeless. 1 in 30. And too many shelters aren't equipped to care for them.
That's really sad.
Hey, Peter.
There's a couple things right here.
Hey guys, how's the game going?
How's it look like it's going? I'm winning.
Get this guy checked for dementia, Pete. I'm crushing him.
Well, the important thing is having fun.
I have a lot of fun whooping his ass.
In your dreams, crazy lady. Want a game, Pete? We play for peanuts.
No. Too rich for my blood. I'll leave you to it.
Hey, Pete. Good to see you.
I like how everyone knows Peter.
What's this world coming to?
That cute social worker was here again today. You want to meet her, you let me know.
May kept Uncle Ben's clothes a long time. It's like he was still looking out for her.
That's probably what he would have wanted.
I can patch these shoes.
Is there anything I missed back here? I'm not 100% sure. Over here is, I believe, May's office.
Man, was I ever a dork. Well,
I like that you
you'll
can
have
look
an
at
awkward
that
face.
stuff.
Miss you.
Just as a big Spider-Man fan myself, it honestly makes me kind of emotional seeing a lot of this stuff.
So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point? Wish May would take some of this down. It's embarrassing.
So, I got the job. May's recommendation really helped.
People know that when she says something, she means it.
It's good. It's always good to help people. It's trying to be like, hey, go over here.
Modern homelessness is down, but still way too high. Good thing my buddy Flash Thompson's doing his best to fix that.
Flash Thompson. The classic Spider-Man bully. I've never personally read a lot of the stuff, but I've heard he does a lot nowadays in comics. I can't remember what it is though. I know it is something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know. There's one in particular I'm looking for. And I know that this is pretty
Fall asleep. That's when they get you.
not superhero-y. Not exciting. That's the word.
If I had powers,
Um.
fight crime, I'll tell you that. I'd be a TV star.
Okay. I don't really want to go in there quite yet. I swear there's something. I don't know. I'll cut to it. There's a room here.
Everyone feels hopeless at some point. Helps to know there's somebody willing to listen.
This wasn't what I was trying to show off, but I honestly sometimes forget this room exists. So I'm glad I walked over to it. All right. Well, I've pretty much come to the conclusion that the thing I'm looking for is not here yet, but I did run across some other stuff, and I showed you that. Just some little small things, some named NPCs that would talk, and yeah, let's continue on with the mission.
Hey, Martin, so sorry I'm late.
You were right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it. Hey, there's my favorite aunt.
Peter, what a nice surprise.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure. Oh, there are some heavy
No,
boxes.
no. I mean, not yet. I mean, I came to, I just wanted to talk.
Okay. Okay. Peter, are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Girl problems again, huh?
What? No, that's crazy.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great girl.
She is, but...
The two of you would make some beautiful
Wow!
baby. Peter, what is it? Come on, you can tell me.
These past few years, you helping me through college and working here and sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. I just wish there were more people like you in the world.
He's right. 5 years ago, you walked in here and told me you were inspired by my mission to help others. Now it's you who inspires me. Thank you, May, for everything. Here's to many more years of service.
Thanks again for setting all this up.
Oh, I just wish I could do more.
Well, May's always told me if you help someone.
You help everyone. Maybe we should send May to City Hall to have a word with the mayor.
Oh, I gotta run. Thanks again for the party and everything. It really means a lot. Voicemail from Yuri. Should check it outside.
Oh, you know what? I think I needed to trigger that.
Peter, right? Your aunt's been showing off baby pictures. Gloria, I'm new here. Spider-Man turned me on to this place.
Oh, right. I mean, great. How do you like it?
They're good people. I might stick around for a little while.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
I like that little connection there. The person we saved as Spider-Man ended up coming to the F.E.A.S.T Shelter like we told her to. It's just a nice little, like I said, connection. That was a nice little animation.
Voicemail from Yuri.
Hey, silent alarm at the auction house holding Fisk's estate sale just tripped. Could you check it out? Quietly? I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
Fisk estate sale. Sounds fun. Wonder what the Kingpin had hidden in his closets.
Alright, so we've got our next mission, and as you can see, it's nighttime. Unfortunately, there's no day-night cycle in this game, but it actually depends on where you are in the story. I'm actually going to run up here and grab this backpack real quick. But it can be really nice swinging around at nighttime or any other time, really. I believe you can change it later on.
Peter, I lost track of you at the party.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there are so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May, I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear. I love you.
Love you too.
That's always been a personal favorite moment of mine. It's really sweet seeing them talk. And we got one of our old backpacks back. And I'm honestly kind of still trying to debate if I want to do this next mission, because I know this one takes a while. There is one thing I want to look for, though, because there is something I want to do before we go. It's nothing big. It's actually right here. So this is actually triggered by that newspaper is triggered by going to the F.E.A.S.T Shelter there. So yeah, I'll be showing all of those off, mainly in the end slates, but I figured I'd show that one off because we might be doing another mission and I don't want to miss it. If you do actually miss newspapers, it's no big deal. You don't get anything for doing them. It's just a little collection thing. And if you want to see them, number one, you can watch the Let's Play and I'll be showing them all. But also, getting newspapers unlocks all the previous ones for you. It might take a couple tries. I remember it did on my personal file and my test file, actually. But yeah, there's a really nice guide that shows you where all the newspapers, or what missions all the newspapers are triggered from. And I believe they're triggered off of non-story missions as well, like the side missions that we did.
Yuri said quietly. Better find a back way in.
Alright, yeah. We might have to go for some extra length on this video, but I figure we should probably show it off.
I am losing patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Alright.
Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
Alright. So this is our first stealth mission, and naturally they're going to be teaching us quite a bit about it. So we can drop down out of this grate, and we can pretty easily stay on here.
Don't want to alert the others.
We can use webs, or anything else really, to attract enemies. This is really useful. It's one of my personal favorites, actually. Speaking of my personal favorites, I really love the perch takedowns. They're just something really, well, I guess, yeah, they look cozy. I was going to say they look really, it looks really satisfying. But anyway, let's head through here.
Should web him from above.
And this is also really cool. We can do a vent takedown, where we grab him and bring him through the vent. And then go down.
Whoa, careful.
If we just move slowly, we shouldn't attract these guys. In particular, all the takedowns they have to hit square for are some of my favorites, even though we didn't get to see that one. Alright.
Someone's coming.
Someone's coming, so we want to stop them from... We want to stop them from seeing that body. I think that might be my actual favorite perch takedown. There are multiple, obviously.
Where's Thin?
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it, Pete. Bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
累了，要换班了吗？
眼睛睁大点，有开了。
Hitting R3 will tell us if the enemies are safe to be taken down. Your webs will be more effective if you're for luring enemies away if you use objects. They're gonna make me scan for it, but I knew that was one. The little blue highlight is what you want. And then if you want to go to the person you're taking down, the web strike takedowns are your go-to.
Hey, what is that?
But if you want to stay hidden, then use your perch takedowns. Pretty simple.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey, Pete.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Huh?
Let me explain.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
That's one of my favorites. I love sneaky things like that. That's why I play Rogue in D&D. So this is a very different kind of mission. We're playing as Mary Jane Watson, aka MJ. And we get to take a look at a lot of Wilson Fisk's things.
With this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
And as you can see, she already knows that Peter is Spider-Man, and I really like that they don't try to play that card.
Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news?
Oh, does she know, or like, will she find out? Like, they do it for other characters, but not for MJ, and it creates a really nice dynamic that you don't get to see too much.
Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress-up, getting into fights.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. And in these MJ missions, there is a lot of... There's a lot of stuff to look at. Of course, as soon as I say that, there's not anymore. But I want to show it all off.
I remember remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
I find it interesting that in some depictions, MJ and her dad don't really have all that great of a relationship. But at least from what I can tell, in this one they seem to at least have an alright one.
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
Oh, I just realized something. Looking at this one, we'll actually want to remember that for later. And, yeah, I've honestly... I'm just thinking about this now. I've never been to an art gallery. Like, I've been to, like, museums in general, but not, like...
So beautiful.
Part of me like, something specifically...
Travel the world.
Never mind.
But life and work are here.
I may have just realized that those are the same thing. I was trying to, like... My thought was, like... Paintings, that's what art is, and only paintings. But then I realized that we've been seeing like statues and stuff too. So yeah, I've been doing art gallery. It's just
Let me know
not.
when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
You know, I call it a museum, I guess.
Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her.
I think there's one more thing. Maybe two more.
Always hated this cane. So tacky.
Yeah, it does look kind of tacky. I bet it's a sword cane though, and I like sword canes. Alright, is that it? I think that's it. That's also it for this episode. If I went any longer... we'd be getting into a lot more stuff. Oh, there's one more thing. Speaking of more stuff.
What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
Fisk's wife is named Vanessa, I believe. So that's probably what he was meaning. Probably named it after her. Anyway. We're going to continue on next time. And yeah. See you guys then. And there's one final thing. You can actually use photo mode as MJ. It's actually really nice. And normally you don't use photo mode unless you're out in the open world, at least not for me. But yeah, you can. It's pretty cool. See you guys next time.
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful, but I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city, and I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice is love. Nothing but love.